Is wrestling by itself a martial art? I don't think it is. And the reason I don't is I love wrestling. I wrestled a couple years Pee Wee. I wrestled 3 years varsity in Central Oklahoma, a couple different high schools. Wrestled my whole life. And, I still wrestle, I would say. Submission wrestling, though. Wrestling by itself, I mean, how are you going to finish the guy, right? Maybe a big takedown, but, what if that doesn't work? That we're not taught submissions. We're not taught strikes. We're taught to avoid, potential hazard situations. I think wrestling was a martial art, catch wrestling, and it got watered down to appease the weak in the society, but it's better than nothing, right? But catch wrestling, which is wrestling with submissions, is definitely a martial art. But like wrestling, especially like here in the United States, here in Oklahoma, like folk style, freestyle, Greco, you know, besides a big throw, and that doesn't always work. Besides a big throw, how are you gonna finish the guy with wrestling? So I don't think wrestling by itself is a martial art. And I think it's a crucial component to martial arts, but by itself, it was neutered when they neutered catch wrestling, and that's what we got in America. Don't jump on me, guys. I consider myself a wrestler. I love wrestling, but that first thing you do when you get out of wrestling is you have to learn. If you want to continue on grappling, you have to learn submissions. You have to, or you have to learn how to strike, or both. Now you got RAF, the Real American Freestyle Wrestler, which is cool, but to really stay busy, you got to do all kinds of shit. You got to do submission, matches. You got to do tournaments, even where you pay to compete. You got to do boxing, kickboxing, MMA. You got to do it all to really stay active and keep your name out there and try and, be a fighter. And, I think the sad answer is I think like high school, folk style, even freestyle, I think all that's great, but I don't think it's a martial art without striking or submissions.